What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Your Real NBA video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about Cameron Johnson. People were understandably confused and upset when the Phoenix Suns selected Cameron Johnson with the 11th overall pick in the NBA draft, considering he was projected to be taken in the late first round or even the second round of the draft. I'm here to tell you why the Suns taking Cam Johnson that high might not be as bad as you think, because he has a legitimate chance to be the best shooter taken in the draft. I think he could even become an all-star in the NBA as well. But before I get into the video, please like and subscribe, that'll be really appreciated, and tell me what you think about Cameron Johnson in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Cam Johnson is a 6'9", 205-pound small forward. He last played for the North Carolina Tar Heels. He was selected 11th by the Phoenix Suns in the NBA draft. He was an outstanding player in his senior year in college. He was named to the All-ACC first team. He also finished third in the ACC Most Improved Player voting. He ended up averaging 16.9 points per game, 1.3 steals, 2.5 assists, and almost 6 rebounds per game, all while shooting 50% from the field, 81% from the free throw line, and an outstanding 45% from the 3 on 6 attempts per game. He is an outstanding three-point shooter with a quick and smooth release. He sets his feet pretty well, and he's also able to square up for his shot pretty fast. With his length and height, he'll be able to get his shot off over anybody. He's also a great off-ball player. He'll be moving without the ball all the time. He'll also be able to come off screens and pin downs to get easy shots. For the Suns, DeAndre Ayton will be able to set pretty good screens for Cameron Johnson to get him easy shots, and other players will be able to set pin downs for him to get easy shots. All in all, he'll just be moving without the ball a lot, just like how Devin Booker and Steph Curry do in the NBA. In college, he also showed that he's NBA ready. He has a great feel for the game and a high basketball IQ. He does many things that show his NBA ready talent, such as attacking closeouts to get easy shots at the rim, making extra passes, showing up in big games, having great footwork, and just being an unselfish player, and also just being an overall efficient player when his usage rate goes up. So it's safe to say Johnson won't need that much time before he has an effect with the Phoenix Suns. Also, he improved steadily with his rebounding and passing abilities. He averaged 5.8 rebounds, which was the most he averaged in his college career. He knows how to use his size to get easy rebounds. He had many double-doubles in his career. He also showed improvement with his facilitating, such as making extra passes and finding the open man in fast breaks, and just being an overall unselfish player. He's coming into the NBA way older than the average rookie, obviously, which means he's already fully developed. He probably won't develop that much more, but I think he'll still fit the Suns' timeline, being 23 years old. Another knock about his game is that he's not great on the defensive end. He wasn't really that great his whole college career on the defensive end, but his length does help him a little bit on the defensive end. As for his fit with the Suns, I think he'll be a great player to have in his starting lineup. He brings great shooting and scoring abilities to the team. He's able to make shots anywhere on the court. He even has a little bit of a post game. Him and Booker will be the next Splash Bros, and he'll be able to create spacing for DeAndre Ayton as well. Since the Suns just got rid of Josh Jackson and TJ Warren, Cam Johnson will get a lot of minutes in the rotation. As I said, I think he will probably be a starter for them eventually if he can play better than Mikal Bridges and Kelly Oubre. I can see Cam Johnson becoming an all-star type player for the Suns based on how good he did when the pressure was on in college, and how often he makes tough shots, and just how much he scores in general. Not to mention, no defense will be able to help off of Devin Booker and Cam Johnson. So expect DeAndre Ayton to score a lot of his buckets in the post. All in all, I think the Suns picking Cam Johnson 11th overall wasn't that much of a mistake, and hopefully he can become a good player for them in the near future. But that's gonna be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.